This is going to be my first narration. So as you can see, we have Fugster, we have Baus, we have Mr. L, we have a Japanese player, we have Tommy, we have Mew, we have Chris, and we have myself. So I pick random because that's what I always pick, unless I'm in a bad mood, then I pick Cooper Beach. So uh, I think this picked Wario Shipyard. I might be wrong. Um, Piranha Plant Slide. So yeah, it was not Wario Shipyard. It was Piranha Plant Slide. So I think I did pretty badly in this race. Um, I was focusing more on keeping my 3DS in the camera than I was focusing on racing, at least on the first lap. So then there's the countdown, and I'm using a different set of wheels than I usually do. I'm using the mushroom wheels. They're starting to grow on me, so I'm using those. Not literally. Um, they handled pretty weird compared to what I was used to. So, and as you can see, I had so much trouble concentrating. So I got there to try and grab coins, and there's none up there, so I end up not getting any, and then I'm not paying attention, so I just kind of drive off the edge. Um, so there's not too much to say about this race, I don't think. My camera didn't capture it very well. I had my brightness turned up too high, I think. Um, so you can kind of see how bad I am with the control stick. I tried to go over, but I hit the water, so I couldn't. And these kind of fall down, just as I'm going through, so I ended up having to hit them. And I just used all my mushrooms to try and catch up instead of using them, to be strategic. I just used them to catch up instead. And I nearly fall off there, and that is kind of something. I'm kind of surprised I made that. Um, so I didn't get trouble mushroom too. I slow down to make sure I don't go over the corner, and I always try to hop down that pipe, but it doesn't work most of the time. So I get here and I avoid the piranha plant, and my webcam's terrible. I need a different one for this. So I pull out these reds, and the person in front of me is Fugster, which is my friend Ben, and see, I check quickly to make sure it's him. He's the Donkey Kong, and Tommy's the Bowser in front of him. And so I wait for Ben to get ahead of Tommy, but it doesn't happen. So I forget whether or not I actually throw these reds. I think I keep them until I lose them. Oh, yeah, no, I throw them here and hit Tommy with them, and then I'm in first with the shroom. Um, so I avoid that. I go up this way, and I decide to use my shroom here and go around this corner, and it gave me first. And I was, uh, that's I'm actually amazed I got first after that. Um, anyway, I uh, I had the lowest VR in this race, I think, actually, by a lot. Now I I joined through Ben, and everyone has like 18,000 VR, 19,000 VR, and I come in with 7,000 VR. And I just came in like obliterated on the first race with these wheels that I'm not used to, and it was pretty awesome. I changed my brightness settings trying to find one that works, and I'm like, whoa, you guys can't see that at all. I think I changed it again. Yeah, I think I changed it to 2 instead of 1. 2, 3, 2. Yeah. So, and this time it picks Daisy Cruiser, GameCube Daisy Cruiser, and I think I did bad on this race too. Yeah, I did do bad on this race. I remember that. I think I remember this one. I think I did do really bad in this race. So here's my countdown. My little brother was actually in the room with me at the time I was playing, so it was kind of fun. That's why I'm actually doing the narration over again because I was half the time actually talking to my little brother. I tried to hit the Rosalina and I just couldn't do it no matter how much I spammed that Tanuki. And then these tables obliterate me because I'm used to the custom track where they go slow, and I don't know what I was doing there. I drifted the wrong way, I think. And then I get hit by this clam, and I'm just like, ugh, I'm in last place getting hit by clams. And I get this blue shell, and I'm like, I'm like, all right, there's a Luigi in first, so I'm just gonna throw it. And then Tommy takes first place, and I was kind of hoping it would hit him, and I don't think it actually did. I think it hit the Luigi, because Tommy's still in first place with the shroom. He's the Bowser in first. Um, Fugster is currently in fourth, and I am in sixth, and Tommy's in first. So I keep going underwater to try and grab items because not very many people go down there, so I can usually get items pretty easily. And then I pull out these triple shrooms in seventh, and I've got one coin. So I just spam them all to try and catch up, and then that Luigi takes my box, so I have nothing. And I'm in sixth with absolutely nothing, and he keeps bumping me while he's trailing a red shell behind him. Now I have two coins, and it's pretty nasty. I'm in third now. I did the same mistake there again, and that drops me down to sixth. And then I hit the clam again. So then I get this blooper. I'm like, oh, that's useless. I'll just use it right away. And then I get no item, and then I get hit by the Rosalina's green shells. And I think that Rosalina was my friend Ozzy at the time, and then I get like owned there, but because I hit the banana first, I recovered extremely fast from that. So yeah. Oh no, the Rosalina was Mew, not Ozzy. Ozzy wasn't in the race. And then on the next race, um I forget what track it picked. I keep thinking that there's a Wario Shipyard race in here somewhere, and I can't tell where it is. I keep picking random. And someone picks Rainbow Road. It's one of the Luigis. The Toad also picks Rainbow Road, and then Tommy picks Maple Treeway, and another Luigi picks Calamari Desert. Um, Ben picks random, and we're waiting on one more person. I think we're waiting on the Rosalina, and so as we keep going, we end up on it picks Rosalina's space and picks Rosalina's ice world. I need to stretch my fingers at this point because I've been playing for a while and then I just started recording. And well, that's not true actually. I guess I was only playing for a short time, but because I don't play very often, my fingers get sore pretty damn quickly. So the race starts, and I go in the off-road first thing, and I'm like, oh, that's not going to help me at all. So then I try the shortcut, and I fail it miserably. I try to use a mushroom in midair, it doesn't work, and it respawns me all the way back here. I don't know what that toad was doing. So I'm in sixth, and I was like, someone else fell off, and yeah, Luigi fell off. So I take this way. I take the top route, and I get the item box, and I decide to jump in the water right here, because it's a straight line and it's faster. I passed Tommy, who I was amazed he was in sixth. He's usually the guy that's always in first. So for some reason I decided not to take that boost panel. That was kind of silly of me. But then I hit this toad in midair with a red shell, and that's very satisfying. Um, yeah, I don't even I keep looking up to see if I'm still on the screen or not, and it's screwing me over. Like I got hit by a bullet bill there, I think. Um, and I think it was actually Ben that hit me. So I used a star, I think. Yeah, I used a star here to do the shortcut because I'm too lazy to do it shroomless. And I guess that counts as shroomless because I didn't actually use a shroom, did I? And then I hit that trying to do that part shroomless because I've done it shroomless before. And I keep trying it now because if I end up doing it, then I get a big boost, right? Because I'm not taking the slow route and I'll land on the ground right away. So I get my boost before everyone else. And so I get this blue shell, and I see there's a Luigi in first, so I throw it. And then, and then Ben goes all the way up to first and gets hit by it, and it drops him down to fifth. I'm in sixth, and I played with my camera there because I have played in first person before. I do have another video that I haven't uploaded of me playing in first person, and I do this, and it just drops me. At least I respawned on the other side, so it wasn't too bad, but it still put me in seventh. And I don't know what I was doing here. I think I was trying to get a mini turbo to make that, and I didn't. And then Toad stole my box, so I had nothing again. This is usually what happens to me. And so I'm trying to get coins, and I'm missing them all. I get one there, I've got 8 coins in 7th place. I get another blue shell, so I throw it right away. I guess Tommy's in first, I think. No, Tommy's in fourth. It's another Luigi. And he finishes before I hit him, so it really was really a useless blue shell. And then I get pushed into the off-road here, and it gives me the last place. That was nasty. Mushroom wheels are actually really, really bad in the off-road. I lose like 1 VR. See that Chris person is the only person that has less VR than me. And no, Bowser has less VR than me too, I think. So that was Rosalina's Ice World, and I'm still trying to stretch my arms and you know. So I'm looking. Someone left because the me changed the player. I think that was Chris. So I pick random again, and they're still same people. Still picking Rainbow Road. You get to see my pants. Um, I'm adjusting my camera here. Because I was trying to find a way that was more comfortable because the way I was holding it, I was kind of holding the 3DS like upside down because of the way my camera was. So I adjusted it a bit, and now I was kind of holding my 3DS more toward me. And we get Woohoo Loop. So this race was bad. I remember this race. This race was nasty. Um, I did not do first person. Whenever I'm playing in like a regular worldwide, I will play in first person so I can get used to it. But then when I'm playing in a worldwide like this, where everyone's better than me, I don't play in first person. I play in third person. You can tell I'm holding the DS a lot closer to the camera this time. It means you can't see the bottom screen as well, but it also means that like and then I do this terrible bomb throw, and then I hit it. So I hit my own bomb. I'm like, I want my coins. I'm getting these first. So I hit myself with my own bomb, and then I stay in the off-road to collect my coins, which is really silly, but I do it anyway. Because I'm trying to get the gold parts, because I don't have them yet. I only have the gold wheels. So, so I get the star in 7th, and I used it here. Someone's coming up, and then because it has blue shell, and I decided I'm gonna take this way. And I noticed that the person in front of me, which I think is Tommy as well, also took that way. And so I do the glider swoop thing, and then I think I try the shortcut, and I think I do miserable at it. Yeah, I do miserable at the shortcut. I miss the second pillar, and I just like get destroyed. And at this point, I'm still trying to keep the 3DS on the screen, so I'm extremely far behind at this point. Like, it was almost to the point that my other position was actually better. You can see the camera, you can see the 3DS shaking as I mash my L button. So I go this way, and I look on the minimap, and there are people glitching on the minimap. And I was like, you know what? That's not acceptable. I'm the furthest behind, and you guys are glitching, and you guys throw me even further behind. It's not polite. So I don't even think I finish. Oh, I did finish. There must have been one person behind me. Must have been the player, the CPU person. So that was Woohoo Loop. I did very bad there. You guys can't see what's going on, can you? But I think I am just still adjusting the camera at this point. I just said okay. I didn't bother checking the positions or the right VR or nothing. You can kind of see my face in the reflection, but that goes away when the Earth suddenly appears in its face. So you got all these people, which you can't read because I'm being silly and not holding the 3DS in the right spot. I think I adjust something again now. So I vote random again. I keep voting random. And it's a Luigi votes Rainbow Road, and yeah, I'm tired. Koopa Troopa votes SNES Rainbow Road, rather, and it picks it. So I'm kind of screwed. I'm not even holding my 3DS on the screen at the moment because I adjusted my chair and then it kind of turned to the left. So now the way that my body wants to hold my arms in front of me is not in the camera at all. So so by the end of this race, I don't think my 3DS is on the screen. And like I get a single green shell in 5th, and I end up hitting someone with it. I couldn't tell who it was, but I keep going. I avoid the jumps because they throw me off the track most of the time, and then I get bumped off by that Luigi. So and then I don't get my boosts. So I try to hop a couple times, and then I get a trick there, and I didn't really want it. Um, so I go this way because I saw this swamp just went up, and there were 4 coins there instead of 3, so I figured I would go for it. And then there is Tommy right in front of me, and there's a Luigi in front of him. There's like 3 Luigis, so I can't tell who's who. And while I get a star, I also get this blooper, so I decided I'm just gonna throw it. And I go off this jump, and to prove that it screws me up, I don't drift on that corner, and then I stop paying attention for some. I don't know what happened there. I just decided to turn left instead of right, and it screwed me over. So yeah, so I'm going this way, and I decide I'm gonna try and get tricks, and I don't get any. So now I have a star in 6th place. So there is lap 3. So I use my star here, and I get, I think that's triple shrooms. I can't really see it. It's a single 2 shrooms, so it was a triple shroom. And I used them both here to try and chain them with an item box, and then I don't get any item boxes, so I have to, get like a bad chain. And then it looks like I hit Ben there, but really he said on a chat later that he got hit by the blue shell, not by me. So I was kind of relieved to hear that. So that was Snares Rainbow Road. The next race, well, let's see what the ranking comes out. I got 4th, so I start getting ready for the next race, and I I lose focus on my 3DS here for a second. I think I was talking to my little brother at this point. He was in my room. We were trying to find a way to record my 3DS more easily before I found this method, which doesn't seem to be too bad once I can figure out how to keep the 3DS on screen. So yeah, the Luigi picks Rainbow Road, Ben picks random, the Rosalina picks random, I pick random, uh, Tommy picks Maple Tree Way again, and we end up at Koopa Beach, so it doesn't matter. Um, so this Koopa Beach run, I think went really bad. I don't think I did the shortcut on any lap until except lap 3. So I think I did really terrible. So the race starts, and I'm in 2nd, and I'm lucky he didn't steal my item box. So I pull out my bananas as soon as I can, and uh, I throw them all, but I don't think any of them hit anyone. So then I get this red shell, and I get starred right here. So I try anyway, and I get nowheres near it. So now I'm in the water. I'm in 6th place. I think there were 8 players. I am not certain. I would assume there were probably only 6. And I get an extremely low uh, glider there. No, there must be 8 players because I'm in 7th now. I get all these coins. I'm like, sweet, I got coins. Um, so I am holding my shroom to do my shortcut on lap 2, but I end up using it here because I figured I'm in 7th. I could get a better item. So I do this, but then I go really far to the left for some reason, and I miss it. So it's kind of nasty. So now I've just got this random golden shroom, and I'm really far behind because I didn't do the shortcut. So I just start spamming it, and I go down here and there's no coins, so I don't get any of them. And I catch up because there's people right in front of me, but I don't know what I was doing there, but I missed the item boxes by a lot, and that made me have no item. So I grab this coin and I get this item box and I get mushrooms. So I aim before I do anything else and I make the shortcut. You can actually do that shortcut shroomless on lap 2, but um, I've had to use a mini turbo before, so I'm now in 5th and I have a star. I go underwater with it. I grab coins to get 10 coins and I get 6th place, which was nasty. And that is that. That's the end of it. So I hope you enjoyed that because I don't know, I don't know when I'll do another one. So yeah, this is me trying to think. Okay, could I have just sat this in my lap and done it this way? And yeah, I'm looking at it now, and I probably could have. So that's the end of it. As you can see, I quit there. That is it. So have a nice day.